on air and streaming live. CBS News Detroit at 6 starts now.
Thanks for joining us tonight on CBS News Detroit at 6 o'clock. We are on the air and streaming on the CBS News app. I'm Jeff Skversky.
I'm Shaina Humphries, and first tonight, we just want to acknowledge what a historic day this is for all of us here at CBS News Detroit as we launch our first ever newscast in over 20 years. All of us are here to tell you your stories from all over Metro Detroit, and that starts right here, right now.
We are especially thankful to every single one of you tuning in and watching tonight. Joining Shaina and I are sports anchor Ronnie Duncan, as well as next weather meteorologist Ahmed Badji, our team that'll be with you every single night, bringing you news, sports, and weather.
So let's get right to it. We're going to start with weather tonight because there is not only snow on the ground, Ahmed, but we have significant snow coming this week.
Wouldn't you know it, we're just going to dive right on in. Yeah, we've got a pretty solid winter storm that is actually moving on in for the middle of our week, but the timing is really the key here, okay? So let's start to break it down actually for you and really show you how long it takes for this whole thing to move on through. So we already have some snow on the ground, right? And we are going to continue to actually see a little bit of it. Doppler radar nice and clear, so no worries there. This is actually something we do want to talk about. The temps holding in the 20s where we are going into the rest of the night are going to allow any of that snow that's melted to start to refreeze on the sidewalk or even on some of the area roadways, especially local roads. So if you haven't had a chance to get out there and salt just yet, might want to take care of that. But we're the next weather team, so let's focus right away on the next 7 days. We got the 30s here going into Wednesday. That's that winter storm. It starts after the morning commute, but it gets worse as the day goes on. We go into Friday, we get another little clipper and another one Sunday into Monday. And wouldn't you know it, we already have winter storm watches for 3 of our counties going into Wednesday. But beyond that point then, the big issue is going to be how long does the snow stick around? Because we are looking at least a few inches. We've got a solid pin in about more than 4 inches. So that's the one we can put a pin in right now. We're going to talk about numbers and actually really focus on the impacts for the second half of the day Wednesday coming up in just a bit.
A lot to get ready for.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Ahmed.
All right, let's bring in sports anchor Ronnie Duncan with a huge story on the high school football field involving the Belleville football coach.
You know, no one has been able to talk to this man. He did not want to talk about the allegations. He didn't want to talk about anything. But now he's talking to us, and we're going to hear about it. Who am I talking about? At one time, Jermaine Crowell was considered the next great one among high school football coaches in the state of Michigan. Today, he's on the outside, looking in at Belleville High, after the Michigan High School Athletic Association banned him for 2 years from coaching anywhere in the state. I was able to speak with him one-on-one in an interview you can see only here on CBS News Detroit.
CBS News Detroit.
Welcome back. Our next weather team has been hard at work over the last few months, putting together the tools and technology that will help them keep you in the loop. Our next weather meteorologist will make sure you are ready for what's next at a moment's notice.
You might be asking yourself, what exactly does next weather mean and how does it impact you? Well, here's our next weather team to show you what it's all about tonight.
This was Fort Myers as Hurricane Ian made landfall this afternoon.
Please, we encourage you all to please stay off the roads.
Weather forecasts are something that people can get anywhere, right at their fingertips, from their smartphone to their smartwatch. Now, in this environment, it's extremely important for meteorologists to stand out and deliver a forecast in a way that people can't get anywhere else. Next weather is truly about what comes next. One of our first priorities is delivering the 7-day forecast right away during WeatherCast, and then we can dive on into the gritty detail. Our forecast here, we're going to start off with the extended forecast for 2 reasons. One, it's fantastic.
The next weather tracker is a huge benefit. We have the capability to take it across the market and tell our viewers exactly how the weather will affect them now and in the next few hours. In a severe weather situation, we started to send out automatic alerts to social media that includes the specific weather alert, radar, and safety tips.
We can also create custom mobile alerts through our weather system that can go to geo-fenced areas, so only people within that boundary, down to the size of a stadium, will be the only ones that get that alert. We can share video, pictures, and even comments instantaneously across all platforms, creating an infinite network of spotters, which our meteorologists can then verify on the fly.
We also updated our crawl system to show all the weather alerts while cross-promoting back to our CBSDetroit.com weather page. Next Weather is an all-around way to connect to our community by giving them the information they need, whether it be streaming, on air, or on social.
I love that Next Weather Tracker truck. By the way, Wednesday doesn't look great going home. You're giving all of us a ride.
Sounds good to me,
Carpool.
as long as we get behind the wheel. But what's really nice with that too is it's not just about getting out there in some big flashy truck, right? But it reads all kinds of stuff with a weather sensor suite installed, and it also reads the road surface temperature. So on Wednesday morning, we'll be able to figure out how quickly will it accumulate, will it freeze over, all that kind of stuff to help us figure it out.
That truck will be at every elementary, middle school in America.
We've already done a couple visits in Ann Arbor and in Southfield, and it was a blast to bring
But
them
it's
out.
also helping you guys to create that much better of a forecast.
We're all about the science of weather.
Yeah, keeping us ready.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ahmed. And here's a look at what's coming up tonight at 11.
It was very shocking.
A community is outraged after a resident puts a symbol of hatred on full display.
And so to see a symbol of hate like that was really upsetting.
Hi, I'm Gino Vici. Tonight at 11, how the community responded and what the city has to say about it.
Also coming up tonight at 11, the return of the Ramadan Festival, the major event bringing people from across the country right here to Dearborn.
CBS News Detroit's Ibrahim Samra will tell us what we can expect as the festival makes a comeback.
Now, before we go tonight at 6 o'clock, we want you to know CBS News Detroit is here for you with news, weather, and sports. Whether you live in Detroit or Warren or Royal Oak, we will tell your stories anytime, anywhere, on TV, on your device, and of course, on your phone. We are everywhere on your time.
And that would not be possible without this entire news team. Actually, most. We're still missing a lot of people here, but all of these people here are multi-skilled and working to provide you more hours of local and live news than anywhere else. Our team of innovative journalists is committed to giving voice to those left unheard. Please join us again. Thanks for joining us tonight.